It's been a while since I made a video giving a tour of our online ground school. Since the last tour video I did, a lot has changed. We have added a lot of new features, so let's go over what's in the ground school and what you as a student get when you join us, including some new features added in the last year or so and features coming in the very near future. A purchase of the online ground school really transforms the tools and resources in your pocket as a student pilot. It includes every subject in the FAA Private Pilot ACS. All lessons can be completed at your own time and on any device, written lessons with examples and visual aids, video lessons, now with many of our videos including animations for better visual learning, and now audio lessons, where we put every single lesson in audio format at the top of each lesson, and then we have quizzes after each lesson, FAA written practice tests with updated FAA test questions, and then we have our bonus courses. That includes our how to become a private pilot and save money, which goes step by step through how to become a pilot, how to find good training, how to save money, what to avoid, and even lists of scholarship applications. Then we have our 5-step study hack mini course, which helps end procrastination and get you to more effective and efficient studying. Then we have our bonus audio lessons course. That's the same audio lessons before, just all in one place, so that on those long walks, those long car rides, you can listen uninterrupted to all our content in audio. Then we have our downloads and video vault course, which this course contains a wealth of information that you can download and keep for yourself. Things such as live lesson recordings, live webinar recordings, our ultimate private pilot test prep book, which is a $37 value, the PDF of that, cross-country planning ebook, flashcards, study guides, example PDFs, knee-board cheat sheets, and even cross-country planning logs, Excel and PDF versions. We now give custom practice test report and a plan of attack to pass your FAA written exam. We now have FAA test question codes on each question to cross-reference with FAA documents, and we now have answer explanations on all our test questions. We also now give FAA Wings credit upon completion of the course when you send us your Wings email account. And now you are eligible to apply for our 4 annual $1,000 scholarships as a member of the course. You get access to the Facebook study group, 24/7 priority email support, full money-back guarantee if you do not pass the FAA written, and again, lifetime access to all the content. Then, if you also purchase a Check Ride Prep bundle to get the online ground school and Check Ride Prep, you'll get a very similar course but geared for your Check Ride Prep. It goes step by step through the Check Ride process so you know exactly what to expect. The course even gives situational based questions and their answers just like your examiner will ask on your Check Ride. The Check Ride Prep also comes with its own bonus downloads course, which includes additional bonuses just for your Check Ride, such as past student notes on what they were tested on during their Check Ride. So, now that you know all the unbeatable content that you'll get in the online ground school membership, let's take a deep dive into what this looks like. And then at the end of the video, we will talk about some of the things that are in the works to make Part-Time Pilot even better. And remember, your lifetime membership includes all future updates 100% free. Okay, so the Part-Time Pilot student dashboard is at parttimepilot.com/myaccount. Once you get there, you just got to log in with your username and email, and then you'll be in here with the dashboard. You can always go back. You're always going to see this menu here on the left-hand side where it says dashboard, payment plans, account details, my courses, my grades, my memberships, my achievements, my certificates, and log out. You can always click on dashboard to get back to your dashboard. Now, this little note here tells us that all the content in the ground school and Check Ride Prep is organized under my courses. And this includes any bonus courses, downloads, all that stuff. It's all going to be found under my courses, which you can see right here. Now, alternatively, you can scroll down and we have these quick access links that'll take you right where you left off. So let's say you were going through step 1, the online ground school private pilot lessons. That's where all our lessons are. Let's say you were going through, you just finished up a certain lesson. You want to go right back to where you left off. You just simply press continue and it takes you to that next lesson. Now, in here, since we're in here right now, let's show you how a lesson is structured. We're going to have at the very top, we're going to have the audio lesson. You can just simply click play right there, and it's going to play the audio portion of this lesson. So if you're driving, working out, whatever, you can just come in here and click play right there. We also have a course, a bonus course that just lists all the audio lessons in a row. So if you just want to listen one after the other, you don't want to go through these lessons, like if you're driving, that's a good place to go to the bonus courses, and we'll show you that in a sec. Then you have the written portion of the course included with visual aids and mnemonic devices throughout. as you can see here. And at the bottom, you have a take quiz button. 98% of our lessons have a quiz. There's a couple lessons that do not have a quiz that we thought it was good for you to know, but there's no FAA written questions about that. So there's no quiz and it's a short lesson. So most of them have quizzes. If it doesn't, it's going to say complete lesson and you can just click complete on that button. Or you could also go to the previous lesson by clicking here on primary flight controls, or go to the next lesson without taking the quiz if you wanted to under cockpit instruments. So let's show you what that quiz looks like. So let's click Take Quiz. And then right down here, you're going to have an option to view previous attempts on a quiz. And as you can see, I had incomplete attempts, so there's no grade on them. But you could review your past attempts if you wanted to there. Or you can click Start Quiz here. And it's just going to pull up our quiz looks, right? So it's going to say, select 3 of these. The FAA requires blah, blah, blah. And you would select 3 of them. Well, I don't know. I didn't even read it, so I'm probably getting these wrong. And then you're just going to go on through the quiz. And then at the end, it's going to give you a grade. And you can continue on from there, or you could retake the quiz. And it says, you failed the quiz. Oops. Okay, so now what we can do is we can review the quiz. And the ones we got wrong, we can click on it. And we can see, okay, the selected answer, what we selected, the correct answer, and then the clarification, the explanation of why this correct answer is correct and why your selected answer is wrong. So you can review all those, or you can go back here, you can go return to lesson, and then at any point, once you're in a lesson, you can go back here to step 1. This takes you back to the start of the course. And once you're in here at the start of the course, you can just scroll down and you can see all the lessons. We'll show you how to get here another way, but you can just see, and you can see your progress. You can see these check marks are your progress. So this is another way to get to any lesson you want and to see the whole syllabus of the course. So let's show you another way of how to get to this point, and then we'll show you a couple other lessons, some topics that students struggle with, so we can show you what we have in those lessons, just a sneak peek. So I mentioned before that from your dashboard, you can click on My Courses, and this is where you're going to see all your courses and all the content we have organized into these courses. Included in the online ground school, or if you get the Check Ride Prep course, we'll tell you what's included in those. So if you get the bundle of both the online ground school and Check Ride Prep course, that's what you're seeing here, someone who had bought the bundle. Included in the online ground school is the 5-step study hack bonus course. I mentioned the bonus audio lessons. That's going to have all the audio lessons just listed, so you can just listen to one after the other. Then again, if you have the bundle or the Check Ride Prep course, you're going to have the bonus Check Ride Prep downloads and video vault. So that's going to have a bunch of downloads and video, like video streams, live webinars, stuff like that are all recorded in there. You're going to have another bonus extra practice test that you can unlock once you get through your normal set of practice tests. We're going to have a bonus how to become a private pilot course and save money. So it's a big course on, it lists scholarships and has a lot of tips on saving money, and it goes step by step how to become a pilot. Then you have the bonus online ground school downloads and video vault. As you can tell, these are listed alphabetically. So this is your downloads course for the online ground school. So let's just click on this to show you what's in here, because some students kind of forget about this and how many awesome downloads we have in here. So if you just scroll down, you can see video lessons and webinars that we've pre-recorded that you can watch. And then on each of these videos, you can see here on these video lessons, we tell what we covered in this video lesson. So if you're struggling on a topic, you can come in here, look, say, okay, I'm struggling on E6B, maybe watch the live lessons that covered the E6B examples. And then if you continue to scroll down, you're going to get to our eBooks, example PDFs, study guides, flashcards, and more. As you can see, all these, you just click to download. One of the biggest ones here is $37 value that's included with your online ground school. This is the Ultimate Private Pilot Test Prep Book download. You just click download, and then it's going to bring up that PDF, and bam, you have the entire test prep. There's a $37 value book free included with your ground school. We have a Check Ride Prep bonus course as well that we showed you up here. That's going to be very similar, but it's going to have stuff more geared for your check ride. So like student check ride notes and things like that. If you keep scrolling down, you'll see your Check Ride Prep course. That's going to have all the lessons of the Check Ride Prep course. So if we just click on that, we'll show you the syllabus again. So if you scroll down, you can click Get Started, or you can look and go to any lesson in the syllabus, all this stuff, the plans for your check ride. All right, so now let's go back and continue on through the courses. We have a course in here for endorsement. Now, this is a placeholder for your endorsement. Once you get your endorsement, you're going to go to My Certificates. We also email this to you. This is just a placement. We mark this completed once you have finished, and that's how you get your endorsement. So that's just a placeholder. Then we have the courses, the 4 courses of the online ground school. So we had the 1 check ride prep course, and then the check ride prep bonus course, and then we have all these bonuses that are part of the online ground school bonus kind of package. But now we get here to Start Here online ground school intro and pre-assessment, and then we have step 1, step 2, and step 3 of the online ground school. So Start Here is where we recommend starting. It's got a lot of good info in the introduction. It even gives you the link for the FAA images and figures, the testing supplement. Also gives you links on where you can buy that stuff and the stuff you'll need to purchase on Amazon for cheap. We show you all that in the intro of what you need, so that's good to go into. The pre-assessment is a long practice test. We do this because we get a lot of students coming from other online ground schools that didn't do it for them. So they have some knowledge and they're ready to just finish up and go take the FAA written. So we don't want to have them restudy things that they already know well. So we use this pre-assessment to see where they're at. And then after that, we have them download a checklist that is a complete syllabus, and they check off the areas they're good, and they assess where they're at so that when they get into step 1, which has all our online ground school lessons, they can just jump to the lessons that they need to know the most. And even if you've never had an online ground school or you're brand new to aviation, I say it's still a good idea to take that pre-assessment. It gives you a good idea of what the test is like. And it's also fun. We had a lot of students, they take that, they get like a 20 or a 15% on that. And then by the end, when they get to step 2, which is the practice test to get your endorsement, once they take those, now they're up in the 85, 90 range on their practice test or even higher. And so it's cool to see you go from a 15 to 20%. And then after the lessons, you're up near the 90s. So that's really cool. So step 1 is going to be all the online ground school lessons. It's going to include the written lessons, video lessons, audio lessons, and all your quizzes. Step 2 is going to be 3 FAA written practice tests. We want to see you average above an 80% on these 3 tests. And then step 3, this is where we go the next step. We ask you a few questions that we want you to respond to in your own words. You send us that email responding to those. We take those answers plus your results of your 3 practice tests in step 2, and we create a custom report just for you. We tell you where your weaknesses are, where your strengths are, what lessons to review, and ask you if you have any questions. And then we also allow you access to this course bonus extra practice tests. You're not able to access those practice tests until you have completed steps 1 through 3. It has 6 extra practice tests in there, and we're adding a couple more with sort of new questions that we're getting from the FAA. So that's going to be extra practice tests after this, because you want to take as many as you can, but usually students are ready after steps 2 and 3. And then we say here, before the test, take as many more of these practice tests as you can so that you're sure you're going to be ready to go. And that's usually a great tool. That's how we've had so many students pass the exam. So let's go in. Step 1, online ground school private pilot lessons. Let's click on that. Now, I said if you want to see a syllabus of all the lessons and jump to any lesson, this is how you do it. Go to My Courses, you click on the online ground school, step 1, all the lessons, and now you can go, you can see your progress with these green check marks. You can go where you left off, like aircraft lights, or you can jump to any lesson you want. So if we continue to scroll down, let's say we want to go and check out weather. Let's say we're struggling on weather and we want to go to those lessons. We can just continue to scroll down until we get to the section on weather theory, charts, and information. Bam. Okay, cool. Now we have, air masses and weather systems. Let's check out this one. Let's say we're struggling on the weather theory, the general weather theory of air masses and stuff. We can listen to this audio lesson.
So let's get started with.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I could hear that. So we could listen to the audio lesson. And then we could scroll down, we could read the written lesson, see these visual aids that we have in here. Talking about cold fronts, warm fronts, stationary fronts, occluded fronts, all this stuff. We even get to explaining how they work, how they form. And then if you keep scrolling in here, we have the video lessons embedded in the written lessons. So we could click this and we could instantly watch this video lesson on weather front. right, now we continue down. We got more visual aids, written lessons, and then again, another video put right in here on high and low pressure systems. And then if you continue to scroll, this is a little longer lesson. We have the quiz. And again, you can just click take quiz, or if you just were there for the review, maybe you're looking for the video or the audio, you can just do that. Okay, a couple other things I want to show you from your dashboard. The first thing I want to show you is my grades. If we click on my grades, we can scroll down and we can see every single one of these courses. We can see our progress and our grade, our cumulative grade in that course. So if we scroll down and we look at, this is just my test account right here. Okay, I have a grade of 60 on step 1, the online ground school private pilot lessons. I have I'm 4.46% completed with the course. But if we click on this course, now we have even more in-depth look at our grades and our completion percentage of this course at the lesson level. So you can look through here and you can see our completion date, our quiz, and our grade. Obviously, these first ones don't have a quiz, so they don't have a quiz or a grade. But if you scroll down, you can start to see, we see our quiz, we can see the grade we got on the quiz, and we can even review each quiz. So let's say we wanted to review the quiz we took on the aircraft flights. It's going to take you to that exact quiz that you took. And again, you can look through here. You can click on the answers you got wrong, and you can review where it is you went wrong with that quiz. So pretty cool. And I just want to mention, I'm doing this all on my phone. I have an iPhone. We are completely 100% compatible with mobile. I could have done this on the iPad as well, or my desktop computer to show you guys all this. But I want to do mobile because I know most people are out there on the go doing things on their mobile devices these days. So that's what I thought would be best. Okay, the next thing from the dashboard I want to show you is just account details. If we click account details, this is where you're going to have your name, your password, stuff like that. So once you get in, you can change your password, make it whatever you want, just right down here. You can, click if you want to subscribe to the newsletter or not. And then you can also change your email address, and you can change your first and last name. Now, the one thing about this is that I tell people when they get through our lessons to make sure your first and last name matches your ID, because this is the first and last name we're going to use on your endorsement. So you got to make sure that this matches your actual name like you would find on your ID. Okay, 2 more things. I want to show you my memberships. So we have 3 possible memberships you can get. We have an online ground school, we have a check ride prep, or we have the bundle of the 2. Now, if you look here, this test student that I made has a bundle deal. So if you click on this, it's got some general information about the bundle deal. It tells you what access you have, what courses you're going to have, how to go to the dashboard, and how to get through the courses, right? They're listed out in order. But it also has an online application to our $1,000 scholarship that we give out 4 times a year. So you're just going to want to click on that by going to My Memberships, click on your membership, and then look right here for your online application link and just click on that link to apply. That link is also in your welcome email, as is all this information on how to use the course. The last thing I want to show you is My Certificates. If we click on My Certificates, this is going to be where your endorsement will pop up. Let's see if I put one in here on this test account. I did. You can see right here we have an endorsement, and you could print this. We'll also attach the endorsement to your email address when we give you a report, and after you've taken the practice test, we'll send you an email with a printable version of your endorsement. Okay, so if you guys have any questions on the ground school or our content, please don't hesitate to reach out to ask at team@parttimepilot.com. Now that you've gotten a good idea of what's in the ground school membership, let's talk about some of the exciting updates we are already working on to make it even better. A ChatGPT access and tutorial on how to use this AI tool to aid in your flight training. We're going to be releasing a beta version of this feature very, very soon, completely free for our members. Then we have references to the FAR aim. I finally caved and will be adding references to the FAR aim for those students that want them in the lessons. I hesitated in the past because I didn't want students to get caught up in memorizing FARs, but instead I wanted them to understand the meaning of the FARs. But I'm going to be putting those in. More animated videos. I already have 3 more in the works to make our lessons even more viewable. And then continuous updates to the FAA test questions. As those are updated, so are our tests. And finally, a mobile app. Super excited about this. We have an amazing developer working on this to give you all our content plus additional tools right in your pocket. Although our program is already mobile friendly, this tool will have offline features as well that you can use wherever. So if you have any questions about any of these features that we talked about, or questions about our online ground school and how you can get started with us, just reach out to us at team@parttimepilot.com, or go to parttimepilot.com and look at the bottom of any of our pages. You can find a little contact us thing. You can enter in your question, put in your email, and it sends an email right to us, and we'll get back to you within probably an hour or so.